They're beautiful. I'm so excited.
I feel okay?
1 month's worth. I wear each of these for 1 week at a time. Ah. Okay. It's the last time I had nothing on them. Today is Invisalign day.
It sure is.
Toothers are getting attachments in about an hour. Same doctor as last time. Really liked that I filmed stuff, so I'm gonna ask her if she minds if I take some during, because I think it's gonna be really cool to see the retainers for the first time. I think I get new ones every 2 weeks from what they said, but today's the day they have to put all the little button things on because there are like 24 of them from what I counted. Everyone always says it doesn't look like I need them because they look straight in photos, but they're not actually straight. The bottom's wonky and the top is straight in the front, and then it just goes straight back, and there's a lot of crowding. There's random teeth that push themselves in, and in the bottom the same ones push themselves in. This one sticks out a lot. There's no gums between some of them. It definitely has a lot of room for improvement. They're beautiful. I'm so excited.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna place this little bracket.
Okay.
Top and bottom, and then we'll give you the first set of trays.
Okay. Oh, how many attachments are we doing today? Like all of them at once?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Some teeth need two. So, wanna get this done?
Great. Can't wait.
I feel okay?
Yeah, can't even tell it's there. They're so thin.
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna be thicker.
Because if it's thicker, it's not comfortable.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, well I'm back and they're in my mouth. Definitely doesn't feel. I don't think so. Do I sound different?
No.
I don't think I do. My speech will adjust itself around these over time, but the main thing I'm focusing on is the fact that I cannot stop drooling, which is very normal. Yeah, the same thing happens with braces, they say. When you get them first on or tightened, you're just like, the whole time. So I got 1 month's worth. I got 2, week 3 and week 4, all in here, and I change them out every Monday.
If you just skip straight to week 4, that'll cut out like half the time.
That's bad, don't do that.
Nope, I've had braces before.
Yeah, I know how it works.
I know what I'm talking about.
I got some of the chewies. I asked for some of the chewy pieces. They kind of look like earplugs, but they're harder and you can chew on them. So you bite it and it'll push it into the right place. And then I got a pretty package of things.
Yank and pull.
I'm gonna be doing that a lot. I'm gonna be hearing that sound a lot. They gave me my case and they specifically were like, hey, don't put it into a napkin because you're gonna throw it away by accident.
Yep.
So put it into the case every time you eat and then it'll be good. And then they gave me the cleaning crystal. I'll be done shortly. They gave me the cleaning crystals, which they said I'll probably won't need since I'm not gonna have trays in for 2 weeks at a time. I'll only go week to week. But it's basically just the dissolvable, like, looks like salt. You put it in a little thing of water and you put the trays in, and it's supposed to clean them. But I'll probably clean them most days anyway out of habit because I'll feel like they're gonna get discolored and I'll notice that and want to change and clean them out. So yeah, so far so good. I put them in before I had any attachments because they wanted to make sure like these are yours, these fit your mouth, everything's good. Then they put the attachments on like 1 quadrant at a time, and they started with the right, so they would put the attachments on and then put something on the inside of the actual tray and then put the tray in my mouth and do a bunch of the like hardening of the actual, I don't even know what the things are made of, the little attachments and buttons, but they would do that and they do it in each section. So the trays were coming in and out a couple of times throughout the entire process, but when it was done and I put them back in, of course they were tighter because they had a little extra little pieces in the way of just having it be really smooth. But now they feel pretty fine. I mean, they already feel better than they did then. I was worried from what they were describing that I was going to need like ibuprofen or something during the day because I was going to start getting a headache from my teeth shuffling. And I might at some point, but like right now I feel like it's kind of fine. I'm gonna have lunch for the first time and remember to put the trays back in. You see the two here now. It's been brought to life. This one's very dark. Look how dark this one is. Or how contrasted it is. Do you see it or no? Day 2. I had them in for, I want to say, like over 22 hours yesterday. I only had them out for an hour and a half within the last 24 hours, which is really, really good, setting the right tone. I can definitely tell today that I wasn't drooling as much with them, or I don't think that's the case actually. I think I'm used to the drooling and feeling like I'm constantly salivating from it. I needed to ice my face all night, basically, in order to fall asleep because the ones that are at the bottom that are gonna be the most sore are the ones that are overcrowded right now, so I can feel them trying to rotate already. And yeah, I mean, I'm eating soft foods. I'm doing my best with this, but yeah, it's definitely uncomfortable, but I know that that's kind of the normal first couple of days. Every time you change a tray, possibly, sensation, and I'm gonna change one every week, so because they're slowly moving over time, they probably already even look different today on a very small, like microscopic scale. I am getting better at taking the trays out though, because yesterday it was really tricky because it feels like you're ripping your teeth out because the anchor points, the little buttons, attachments if you will, are all in the front, right? So when you start pulling them out from the back and you work your way to the front, they're all getting caught at like an angle and you can't pull them out. So I'm working on the technique for that, but I'm still sorting that one out. Looking more closely at it in this clit, we got some very evident wonkiness here, but day 2, a lot less painful. And I can feel the ones that are definitely moving. I've taken Tylenol both times though, that it's gone really bad, and I did ice it last night. So it's definitely still very obvious that there's something there in terms of pain and in terms of the overcrowded bottom teeth that are more aggressively shifting earlier, I think. But I've compared the other trays for the rest of this time, and I think we're just trying to really work on the bottom where there's a lot of overcrowding and where the front teeth, like these two, are really pushing themselves out. But yeah. Day 3, I'm definitely getting more used to them. It's a lot easier to take them out and put them back in. Well, actually putting them back in is really, really difficult. I'm better at taking them out. For whatever reason, they keep getting caught on the back teeth because I have so many of the little attachments that they're just like really getting caught on them when I try and put them back in. But it's getting better. Still a bit painful, but better all across the board, so that's fine. My eating schedule is getting a bit better. I have to eat slower because of my other health related things, so I've tried to, as closely as possible, get to wear them for 22 hours, but some days it's closer to 21. It's only been 3 days, so 21 yesterday, which I was fine with. And yeah, I mean, I'm still wearing them. The point is that I just don't forget to put them back in. So I think I'm doing a good job of that. Sleeping is fine. I haven't had any issues in the night for the last 2 days, which is good. And, or last night at least. I mean, I wear each of these for 1 week at a time. So I think unfortunately I won't be able to get out the second I get used to them. It's gonna be time for the next actual tray. So that'll be fun. But this whole thing is only supposed to take 5 months, and that's pretty amazing when you think about it. That's like very, very quick to make that change. I did notice that my teeth were kind of, what's the word? They're like clicking. You know, when you had a loose tooth as a kid and you can feel it moving in its socket? I don't feel like my tooth is loose, obviously, but I can definitely tell that some of them have moved. I don't remember what the actual measurement is for how many millimeters it moves per tray or per month or whatever, but there is online, if you do some research, there is an actual measurement that they've done for people when they've looked at their teeth over time when they have Invisalign, and I can definitely tell that some of them have moved already. Like very, very, very small amount, but there wouldn't be this much pain and like pressure in different teeth if it wasn't actually already moving. So I'm still happy with my decision, no regrets. There was one moment of regret on the first day because I just couldn't stop drooling and I was just in so much discomfort and pain. I was just like, oh my God. But that has all passed now and I'm pretty good and I'm pretty fine and I'm getting used to the new schedule I have to be on to make these work. I am still trying to figure out how I'm going to be doing these vlogs, because I thought that I was gonna have an update and I was gonna have a tray every 2 weeks, but now I have a tray every week. So I'll be figuring out how I want to do these updates. But for now, I think I'll either have it be today or one more day, and then I'll update again, maybe start a new video with week 2, and then as we get through it more and I start to see more changes, maybe we'll have more frequent ones, maybe not. I don't really know, I haven't decided that yet, but the beginning is important to have this documented and have it as the experience. Oh my goodness. Okay, it is late lunchtime. This is like day 3, continuing from when I was wearing orange sitting over there earlier. But I'm gonna try and take these out and see how long it takes me, because it's definitely become quicker if I get it right, and I'm just gonna do my best. So I'm gonna start the clock because I am just genuinely curious how long it takes. It's not a long time, it's just like how much finagling do I have to do with them. Okay, so I start at the back. Okay. Hang on. It's stuck on one of the attachments. There we go. 24 seconds, not bad, not bad. I always find for the bottom, if I take up this side first and then take up this side, that side goes back down for some reason. So I'm gonna put it back down and I'm gonna try this side first. It really locks onto that bottom left. Bottom I find a lot easier though, in all honesty. Well, less than a minute, if you exclude all the talking. Not too bad, didn't slobber everywhere. Pretty good. Now I need to put it in the case so I don't throw the napkin away. They were very insistent about that. Here we go. Time to have dinner, first dinner. It's only 5 o'clock, first dinner.